was I doing? Speak to me as soon as possible. Oh, jeez, great danger. Oh, barricade into the quarantine checkpoint. Okay. Ooh, go to me. But I've got a lot of experience points. Now let's save up a bit. Okay. Okay, so right along the waterfront, I guess. Oh, yuck. You made it! I thought you could be buried in your swamp of work. Oh. Horned blood apparition.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
What?
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
What?
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Okay.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
So I've been chosen specifically? So did he make me, or? Still so many questions. Oh. Fight in the rain. I'm not sure. Wrath. Oops. Oh, right. Analyze. Ooh. Recycling. That's a lot of blood points. Some light regen, light stamina. Yeah. Health point potions have been helpful.
It's locked, all right.
Locked. Oops. Oh. Didn't quite take me where I thought. Take a weird roundabout way. Whitechapel. I'm going the very opposite direction. Yeah, I often don't understand how I don't have, at the very least, Vampyr lockpick. And yeah, I shoot blood spears. I should be able to, like, you know, bust a door. Oh, what the...
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did,
Oh.
nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
He's got fancy, stealthy powers. Okay, so this way to go to the mansion. Oh.
You leech!
Seems to be kind of on my team. I think. No, I don't want to stun.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
What? I helped you.
I'll turn you to dust!
Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting my own powers.
It's locked.
Oh, so very close.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
She is high society vampire. Wondering if she could tell me about that vampire guy that dashed in front of me. Anybody home?
Dr. Reed, welcome.
Why don't you have
How are
bloody
you?
eyes?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Swanky.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Good point, good point.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and
She is
I.
down to business.
For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the
Vampyr
liberty of
powder.
having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Redgrave, that's a pretty tough name.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Extremely.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall. the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Oh, how progressive of them.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind.
Well,
and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
I'm one of those.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Ooh.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Dang, on the run.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor.
Ooh, secret
I could
Scottish
hide you in
manor.
my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here.
As opposed to
There is a
secret,
question I
oh,
must
no,
ask you.
Spanish mansion.
Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
I must find answers.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No,
Hopscotch.
you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I don't know, splitting up.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at
Why don't
me,
you tell
Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Well,
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
I wonder if that means I need to strengthen myself up, like they're gonna slap me around. Or try to. Because I sure would feel silly if I showed up there and got thrashed around without spending those experience points. But maybe I'll also get a top up for my conversation with Elizabeth. Come on, game, you can load the outside. Oh, I did.
So,
Shadow cut.
time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Gain their trust. Okay, so maybe I don't need to worry about spending it yet. In the West End, eh? Oh, might as well head that way. There's a safe house. Get through here, right? Oh.
Cannot enter.
Okay. Need that loaded really hard for that. Alright, quarantine. Is there another way around? Maybe through the docks or Whitechapel? Oh.
There's one of them verms!
No, not me. Bad, evil vampire. Yeah, I got you. Just heading in the right direction. Gotta be an entrance here somewhere. Oh. Okay, can I open this?
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Okay. Done doing your little listen thing?
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Here we go. Seems like the right way, eh? Yeah.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Steady, boys, we've got one!
too quickly.
I'll kill it!
Whoop. Too shallow on the dodge. I actually want to get to that safe house. Must be around the corner.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome.
What a friendly fellow. In a monocle.
I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Okay. Definitely. Ooh, 88. That's a lot of money. I should buy some.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently? Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley.
Oh,
how are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Dang. Oh, I don't have migraine treatment. Dang it.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Oh, that's not so great.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Oh, I'm not the man I used to be either there.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
I will see you later. When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Battle?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Vampires, eh?
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Yeah, Clarence.
Support the equality between men.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Whole lot of hints.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16.
Dang.
Though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life.
Yeah, really,
I
screaming
have
in the
no
streets.
idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, we both think we're special.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
You're not wrong.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte.
Yeah, we're really screaming in the street.
I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Yeah, I don't care about the locals.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not.
Oh,
Though I
that
often
seemed
wonder
like
if
something
she
you'd want.
adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
In fact, I just did see her. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Oh. Supposed to be the place where I can get the new... Oh, this is my place. Well, that makes sense then. Dang. I come from money. Oh, I'm so rich.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
That's not good.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it.
No
I
doubt.
have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings
Disease
as
don't
long as
care.
I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
Goodbye, Avery.
That's his way of
Please
sternly
watch
saying
over
he
my
is
mother
very
until
pissed
I
at me.
return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan, but please return as soon as possible.
Silver forks. That's the good stuff.
I cannot enter.
It's my house.
Like summer in France. Absolutely. Why not?
That's what I said.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Oh, apparently healthy.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Dang.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Oh, dang.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
Oof.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare,
just
yes.
a dream sequence.
Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead.
Yeah, I definitely
Yes.
murder-lated her
And
extra.
are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you. Trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you. As pale as my Mary.
Mom, don't make fun of my complexion.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Wow, my room has its own fireplace. Small key. To the office.
It's locked, all right.
Dang it. Quiet down. Stop barking in the streets. Oh. Whoa. Guess they really don't want me going in there. Here we go. First letter.
Jonathan, my dear, bring me my glasses. I feel like reading.
Oh.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
Dang. Poor Pappy Reed. Okay, there's gotta be something else in here. Some secret thing. Oh, this is shiny. Ooh, some codeine. And like portion. Sorry, that was a little anticlimactic.
Aubrey, I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
Dang, I don't have enough codeine. God, I need so much more codeine. Why can't anyone just have things like cold or sepsis? Come on, guys. Nope, I should have checked my weapon. Man, I still need more of those. What about this? Yeah, same thing. Okay. Alright, well. Gonna give you those sweet hit points. I mean, experience points. Multi-spear? No, I want like one badass spear. Nice. 2,000. Oh, that's also getting expensive. Blood capacity. Okay, let's do. How much is this guy again? 2,000. Although that might be super useful. I mean, it's still pretty powerful. It almost one-hits guys at the moment. Okay, we'll upgrade that. It's already pretty powerful. I like casting, so I should use that. Stamina seems to be forever important. Maybe I should up my health more. Yeah, I think that's the right move. So just one hit. Sounds pretty good. Would this shield thing be better? At least with that, I can hit a guy. 2-second control. Do they just stay there? Or can I do that and then smack them around? Well, let's give it a try. Nope. Migraines, dang it. Pretty sick in Whitechapel too. Ooh, and in the hospital they're not doing so hot. Lots of anemia. Dang. Yeah. Present myself at the Ascalon Club. Hopefully they don't turn me into hamburger. just around the corner from my house, you know. Not weird or uncomfortable or anything. What if they're all gonna be like friggin' 7 feet tall and like friggin' orangutan arms? Or if they'll be like each styled very uniquely. Password is garlic bread.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed.
Yeah, I mean his eyes.
Lord
are
Redgrave is
mine
waiting
look
on
even
you
more
upstairs.
crazy than his.
There has been quite a battle here.
Indeed. Loot, loot,
I'm
loot.
sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Don't see any other goodies. Oh, maybe I made a mistake. Am I leaving the house? I don't think that's what I want. Well, wherever I am, hopefully I can grab a few things that might be somewhat useful. Nope, nope, I definitely ended up outside. Unlock this at the very least. If it was. Alright, well, back in I go. That was productive. Yeah, I really wish I had not done that. Been curious. History and purpose. Protection of the Crown's interests. Flawless moral fiber, eh?
It's locked.
Radio.
It's locked, all right.
Why can't I just vampire bust through? Well, I guess I'm invited to someone's house. I shouldn't just wreck the place. They got those fancy loot. Maybe craft some cures for people.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor,
Dang, here's
proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
So fancy.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I would think.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
So he's very into Britain.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Secret, eh?
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
You can readily replace one of those dudes? Holy crap.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Yeah, you said that. Get that blood out. Yeah.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
So I'm assuming he's a human member.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me.
They dwarf those of mere mortals.
No duh.
I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
He's famous.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Ooh, terminal.
Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Yeah.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Okay, guy. No, you guys aren't fancy enough. Yeah, alright, these guys are just side dudes, I guess.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Indeed.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Clearly I killed him.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally. But I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club,
So,
and you have
let's
carte
do them.
blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Got another mesmerized thingamadoodle. Can I get anything else out?
How is your investigation going, Dr. Reed? Time is our enemy.
I have a few questions for your lordship.
All right, but be quick.
May I ask you about the mortal who attended my initiation? Mr. Aloysius Dawson.
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
So he really is a member, then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend such ceremonies. Even if I admit some of us fled during the first hours of the Great Hunt.
Great Hunt.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
It's a major concern, and I'm convinced we'll only get a satisfactory conclusion by putting an end to the epidemic.
What about the risk of a full-scale attack here? Jeffrey McCullum is a daring leader.
That is exactly why so many of our number have left the country until things improve. But not me. I founded this club.
For Britain.
I'll die defending it.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings, and was a living example of probity for all.
5 kings.
And he was my maker.
Yeah, it really is.
William Marshall was a vampire? Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, the great knight has left this world for good.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon Club?
He was simply the greatest defender of the realm we have...
Yeah, we know.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Godspeed, Dr. Reed. We are counting on you.
Counting on you to do all the heavy lifting. While I stay in my big house and not do that. Yeah, I don't know. It's I've been starting when they started talking about this Marshall guy a lot. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, yeah. I mean, they're saying he's dead, but the blood ghost I'm seeing is all like, oh, a champion, and it's like, either you are that William Marshall guy or the force that made William Marshall a vampire. Seems awfully suspicious. I'm definitely falling into the camp that it's William Marshall. Or at least his ghost. But silly me. Vampires can't be ghosts. Well, I guess he's a blood ghost, so maybe that's different.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Yep. Gotta find some more people to question. Same wavelength. Should he need to? Boo earns. Nope. I'm outside the questioning zone. Maybe some stuff down this way. This puts me still in the...
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Just not look at it. I'm just gonna knock continuously. Ooh, some garbage bullets. This is all part of the zone.
It's locked.
Yeah, locked, of course. Of course. It's the back of the mansion. There's a new person.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
Dang.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Besides eating rats.
I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
So hungry.
I must go now.
Okay, well she's a bit weird? Oh, I don't think I asked her enough questions about perfection.
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Yeah, that's pretty much every day right now.
I must go now.
Bottle of alcohol. Yes. No, dead end, I guess. Do I have anything for migraines?
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie to you, John.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the
The
Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Nope, don't have anything for migraine.
You need some rest.
Puzzle reading.
Women die too in this war.
Ask her too.
Good evening, Miss.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Those dang Mullaneys.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these...
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Should keep going, we know anything.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
What?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Interesting.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Some codeine. Nope, too pricey.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
No, either one.
remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Oh, can I go down that? Come on. Stop. Wait, what? She's trying to get out of the way. Wait, did not do that much.
Lord, give us strength. Fear no evil. Oh my God!
There we go, got one. Ouch.
Die, leech!
Oh! Well, that hurt. Well then. He definitely showed me. So I noticed definitely that the holy staff guys don't really seem to get damaged much by the shadow ability there, so it's best to use it on someone else. I was gonna use that other ability, but he stabbed me in the chest and kind of ended me. So I didn't really get a chance to field test it. Okay, let's not pick that fight, maybe. I'd like to see it. Oh, well. Oh, maybe I've got to go that way. To reach that. Oh, I might have to. That is looking like a yes. No, I'm stuck.
The power of the Lord defends you.
Ouch, ouch. Dang. Believe me, oh, my health is regenerating quite a bit. Keep going. Definitely in this little bit of a limbo zone here. So I'm gonna climb back before I jump in. That just seems like a good idea. Yeah. Oh, hang on. He's over the county line. He's no problem now. Ouch.
Stop! Back, demon! Back!
Stop it, stop it. Wait, what? Okay.
I shall fear no evil, boys!
Oh! Oh, I guess delayed damage on his torch there. Okay. Well, that sucked. Huh. I certainly did burn to death. I was not a fan. They got my suit all singy. Alright, now load up. Usually that little audio hitch there means it's gonna do a chunk of the loading really quick. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and get to his crony first, since he's a little squishier. The trash can did me in again.
On back to the shadows!
Oh, the garbage can. I was going to use the shadow. Oh, caught me right on that high damage move. Jeez. Oh, come on.
Step away, sir.
That is the way I apparently have to go.
I said go back home! Trust in these boys!
Oh, someone do that. Oh, no, backing myself into a very bad corner. Where did I just get hit from? What the hell was that?
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Really? Finish him off? Dang. Actually, I should check out this little spot here. Oh, I'm going into much further away territory than I want to go. Oh, now I'm getting even more into the other cemetery? Let's move to the park. I'll leave that be for now.
I have this thirst for blood.
There we go. I'm in your house, robbing your stuff.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations.
Very dead.
They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Oh yeah, sweet, sweet opium. They're rich people, so they're gonna have the good stuff.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture. This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
So great.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending.
Yes, clearly.
Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah!
Oh dang. Yeah, she's one of those messed up vampires.
such a radical mutation?
No!
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
It's been, pretty good. The combat isn't anything super crazy, but the story of this vampire society and everything has been interesting so far. I figured when I accidentally stepped into it, forgetting how long that goo of hers lasts, that I could at least finish her off, and then it would be like, oh, okay. And just kind of stop killing me. Load times are a bit long. Which is a little annoying when you're just, you know, doing a fight like that and it takes forever to load back up. Counted as defeated. Aww. Oh, nope. It did. It gave it to me. Good goodies. As a private student to my acting school.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
So fancy, I guess. Guess that's all I needed to know. Oh. Him too, really? Ouch. No, I'm gonna hit him with that. No fancy spell for you.
Fear no evil. We do the
None of that. Yeah, hey, that worked out a little bit better. They do stop at the underpass, but I felt like I had to prove to myself that I could do it. Run this bit.
Women die too in this war.
I do like obliterating my foes that cross me.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for? I cannot enter.
Right. Oops, wrong thing again. Gotta go around. Come on, right the trash can. Oh my god. No, why aren't you attacking her? can you do that thing? Dang it. Okay, good. The biggest scary one's dead, now I can really hurt. Oh. Just gonna... Oh, okay, or not. What? Okay, I had like well over half health. I guess I was just a little too close and I took insane damage. Point blank is never fun. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try. I'll stop trying to predict what your typed future. I'm telling you, same wavelength. Yes, clearly. Gotta be able to know to interpret those sorts of things. Alright. Okay, so move around. Oh man, I wonder if those guys are gonna be there again. It looked innocent like this last time. Yeah, he's there. Oh, no you don't. Oh, he dodged the jerk. Oh no. Oh, that was really dumb on my part. I thought I was gonna be able to slip in a hit. I almost wonder what I should do is instead of using my special move on him right away, although it is useful, is to try and use it on the vomiting one. So in that way I can just focus solely on him and not have her adding in extra area of effect damage while I'm trying to deal with him. That might be the better idea.
locked, all right.
Oh, right. Keep forgetting I gotta go one further. Place to try and fight them. What, she gained health? Oh, no. Yeah, you guys fight. Man, he is like just whooping them.
Better go home, sir.
Damn, I will go home. Let you clean up the streets, holy crap.
It's elite! Kid!
Okay, buddy. No, I meant to finish him off. No! It's over.
I cannot enter.
Everything's locked. Oh, now I've overshot the runway. Oh, there's a door up there. Silly me, I didn't have to fight that, I guess. Oh, those beautiful shillings. Ooh, a silver fork. So high society. Because her friend is gonna screw me up. Yes, I surely was defeated. That burning effect is a big old butt pain. Do notice a lot of them are a lot higher level than me. I do have a decent chunk of experience points. I could level up like maybe a power. Yeah, I might do that because I almost got 3,000. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go for it. Run away! You can't follow me here. There's one stray person in the street.
Only the first step.
Mr. Crossley returned from the war too. But the poor man does not seem well.
He's healthy. Can do a mono. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. Keep a well amount stocked. Okay. Potions are good. Nope, analyze. Ooh, gave me stronger stuff. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna level up and save. More health is good. I think more blood. I love shooting blood spears, what can I say? So Richie McRich is the pillar of the community here. Still don't have things for migraine yet. Still some people I haven't talked to yet.